Hello everybody. So got back to the V12 project in 90. So we got some updates. So since the last time I did a lot of some changes in the engine room. So I'm going to show you some updates, and also I'm going to place the engine for the first time in the engine bay and have a look how it fits and if I got the room that I thought I had. So let's have a look. So what did I do to the engine bay? So last time there was still the original mountings were in here. I removed them because I'm going to weld in new plates, so that's removed. Also these corners are cut out. Also on the other side was one. I removed the power brake of the brake booster to because I think it will be pretty close, so I removed it to first fit the engine in and then have a look if it will fit. So this plate where the chassis number is in, I folded over. Normally it's just welded in here, so I just cut it loose and fold it over. So you got a nice, the engine bay looks like the same as an W140 now, a nice square opening. Also removed the ventilation, the fan. The fan, my plan is to put it here. I already fit it in, and it's a pretty good placement in here. So there's going to be a tube in here with a bend, and then in the intake. So that will not be a very big problem, I think. So also this has to, I will see that later now, because this outcome of the steering wheel, the shaft needs to be lowered. I think it should be around here, that I can get just a cross link in it and then connect it. So yeah. Also remove the radiator, get a nice fit. So I put some wooden blocks on it to support the aluminium sump that is not straight on the steel. Also on there, I don't want to put it straight on the steering box because maybe it will break or bend. And this is about the height I need. So it's about a ½ centimeter above the steering box, ½ centimeter to a centimeter. So then we can have a look how much room I have in the tunnel. So so on the engine, I removed on both sides the exhaust manifolds in the back, because they are sticking out 10 centimeters behind the heads, and that's too much. I already measured that, so I removed them. Also removed the studs, the steel studs. They were pretty easy to remove. It was easier than I thought it was. Also removed the emission system. So as you can see, this is the hole from the emission system where the air is blown in the exhaust. So it's a very, yeah, I don't know, I think it's always weird, that sort of systems. If you can see here, this is the exhaust manifold. If you can see here, there's also a hole, this one. And you can see there's, on this side, it's very neat. Look, I don't know if you can see, there's a very small hole in the manifold. That's why the flange is also that thick. So I cut it the behind, because I need to cut the pipe off, because the bend needs to be sharpened behind the heads down. So normally it came like this, and now it needs to be more in and then down. That is the plan. So, and what also is very nice to see, this manifold is double. So I think it's for heat insulation. So as you can see, it's much more wider than the internal pipe is. So never seen that before. But it's also fully stainless steel. Only the fence is from normal steel. So very high quality. So this is your original engine mounts, aluminium. I'm not going to use them. Going to change over to urethane. So this is just some something from suspension from some sort of car. So it's an M14 bolt, I thought. So I'm going to put this in a 1.5 inch pipe and weld a little frame on it. So also I removed that. Also the steering pump. I installed a new steering pump. Or a new one. It's the one of the 190. I hope you can see that a bit. But this is the 119 steering pump. Still the cover can still be get off. So the only thing, I made a new bracket in the front here. New bracket plate. It's a little bit dark here. Maybe I can do a little bit more. So, new plate in the front. Also in the back is one, but I need to make a nice one. This is just to have it fit. So I put a belt on to have a look if it's like I wanted it. So yeah, looks pretty good. So, going to lift this engine in, and we will see if it fits and how far the car will drop in its suspension. That's also a thing. So just have a look how far it's now. So yeah, let's have a look. So, engine is in. Very fucking cool, I think. So if you look on here, you can see how much it's a little bit over the top of the wheel arch. But the hood is a little line in it. So there's more room than I thought it was. let's show you that. So it's completely lined up now. As if you can see in here, there's about a centimeter. So that's enough, I think, a centimeter. This engine will not, and in the back is more. On this side. It's a little bit less. But I think that's about, it's because of the, I hope you can see it. It's because of the alignment of the engine, I think. It's not perfectly horizontal, so I should check that, but it should fit, so that's a very good one. So if you can see in here, also you can see that where I put the radiator, so the line on the left, on here, where the radiator sits, to the pulley, is still, I guess, 3 centimeters. So I got about, like extra centimeters, about 4 centimeters to fit in between the radiator. So maybe I put it a little bit more back, if that's possible. But if you can see in the back there, I don't know if you can see, but the flywheel housing is on the same place where normally it's not a firewall, but where the fan is. So it's not too bad, I think. So in here, you can see I put it on the wooden blocks. I got about, in between here, this is about the same space that was original in between the 600. So here you go, also a little bit leaking cooling fluid, so because the engine is a little bit out of angle maybe, so I have to check that. But so in the back, I've also put it on wooden blocks. I don't know if you can see that. I think you can see it there. There's a wooden block. It's just in front of the steering box, so it's possible to drop it a little bit more. So I think I'm going to do that a little bit, and then measure everything. So I think I have some. I think it needs to come down a little bit in the back to get the oil pan straight horizontally. And because otherwise I have problems with fitment of the gearbox later, and or the oil is a little bit in the front of the gearbox, so that's not what needs to be. It should not be like that. So I will check that. So for now, it's not too bad, I think. So yeah, very good. I thought in the first place I needed to modify a little bit on the front frame, but it's not needed, there is enough space. So the thing what I'm now going to do is, I think I'm going to lift the engine a little bit and then get a little bit off the wood that's underneath, to drop it a little bit in the back side, and try to find something that's perfectly horizontally, and to get the same position as that the engine is in, so I know it's perfectly horizontally in. If I got that done, I'm going to measure up that's in the middle of the engine bay what I wanted, and going to do measurements for the engine mounts, and going to prefab those and try to fit it in. I'm also going to try to fit in the power steering back in the back. I think, I don't know, I have to try if it will fit in, but I got more space than I thought it would be in here, so it does not drop that much, I think. I think it looks pretty fucking awesome, I think. So yeah, hope you liked the video. See you for our next update. Subscribe if you already not did, and there's a button in the right corner. You can click on it, you go to my main page and you can subscribe. Also some other videos will pop up here now, and watch them if you already not did it. So see you next time. Bye bye.